goal. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one thing, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the bone, cause you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I squinted. Bro, give me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project buildings. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Get my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter, seeing heaven on earth. No, I could have been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my together, go to work. I've been hitting the licks since flip verse first. Riding like witchcraft, finding beauty in the darkness like Rembrandt. Everybody gang till it get bad. Do you hear me? The ghetto was a mismatch. You ain't never finna win that. Nah. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartment, stay silent. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like no Harley.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Ready?
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Punch.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Burks. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
Six. Mega. Eagle blue. Ready.
Throwing is Young. That's taken in right side by Leggett. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Slide through. Let's go. Set.
To throw is Young.
Come on, man. What?
That's Leggett. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's complete to Watkins. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Ready?
Here's Young. Here comes
No,
the
man,
screen
don't
to
fuck,
Brooks.
man.
And he
Dang.
takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some
Crazy.
You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On the set.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. His fullback
Come on, man.
releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th
Here
down.
we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This ball's intercepted.
Wow,
by
man.
KC.
Come on, man.
And he's going gonna be brought down. What a turn
Shit
of
only
events
work for
here.
my boy.
He has given his
All right,
guys
Polo.
first and 10
Back
in the
with
red
that shit
zone.
though.
It's not
Good for
often,
that
Mike,
nigga.
that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Ready.
Here's second and 2. From the gun, it's Young. That's hauled in at the 2.
Okay.
And he'll take it on in.
Where's the inside underneath that? That's exactly what I picked, bro. Come on, man.
So the turnover
Shit,
turns
man.
into a quick
Y'all
touchdown. And
fools.
Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those
Inside
sudden change
underneath him,
situations, Mike, absolutely, you
he
have
went
to
inside
take advantage
underneath.
of it.
Come on,
1
bro.
second, you're sitting on the
Should be a
bench
pick.
going over your next drive. All of a
That
sudden,
makes
after that
sense.
turnover,
Mm.
you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Okay, whatever.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That's lock it downfield. He's
Block
got
3
it.
times. So
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the...
Oh, man. What happened? Bro, ain't gonna let us get into no type of groove.
Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. He finds former Golden Domer Chase Claypool. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 13-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
My bad. I thought you was coming.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
What you?
Pressure, and
Oh.
there he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Rail, yellow. Set, hut. Set.
On play action, Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield.
Nigga, I
He's
done pushed
gonna
out
go
20
down
times.
around the 33.
God,
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
Here's Young to throw. That one complete to Leggett. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Back to the air one more time. And he's
Passing
not going to
Phoenix,
get
man.
away.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll look to throw. Lockett on the slant. He's got it. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first down. On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Striker. Ready. Red. Cycle. Set.
Now Young. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
52. Let's go. Ready?
Another try with Brooks.
Come on, man.
Finding space inside the 40s.
Oh,
And he's
bro.
going to be
Let's
out
go.
of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard
Some
line.
nigga don't get off the block, so the whole play fucked up.
A big play for the Panthers. 33 yards.
Set. Ready. Ready?
On first down is Young. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Ready. Here, yellow. Come on, set. Hut, hut.
A second down throw for Young. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before.
Yeah, shit. What?
Smash. Red.
It's not even a
Set.
what
Let's go.
to do with anything.
Look at play action with Young.
It's-
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
You can go for it on 4th and 17. Fuck out of here.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on
Here
fourth
we
down.
go. Set. Ready. Ready.
They'll go. Young. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
First and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
What you mean,
Ball
bro?
intercepted by J.C. Horn. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Striker. 3-3.
On 1st and 10, here's Young.
Bucksky say, let us
This
see
one
what we're doing.
complete to Higgins. And the
Let me get my
Panthers are
12,
gonna be set
14
up.
yard.
First
Oh,
and goal,
yeah.
he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. A first down on a gain of 11.
So we got to see this.
From
Well,
6
the
yards
sky's
out,
the defense,
it's
man.
1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. And he
Keep it
can't
out,
hang
bro.
on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here comes the screen to Brooks.
Screen
And
up.
he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Running is Akers. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
That's kind of time.
Now a timeout
You don't want
for
to get the
Carolina.
game on here.
That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah. Thank you.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. The tight end Fant in motion. Back to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the
Hey,
NFL is an
defense,
opportunity
fellas. You
to
know
have
what
a
we're doing.
lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in right side by Leggett. His 5th catch of the afternoon.
The sky's up there. You know what's going on.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Green Jack.
Young to throw on first down. They go right back to Leggett. He's got it again. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
I'm going to give him a touchdown. He knows where we're going.
Here we go.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal on the Seahawks 10-yard line.
From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And a critical tackle there. They were getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Akers. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete to his tight end Fant. Look at the big man go. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
Down. Field black. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready?
Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he's gonna be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Young. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
This is a great example of the game within the game. You're going to hear the offensive line and the quarterback. They're making what they call a Mike declaration. It's not so much that that's who they're responsible for.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football.
Still has guaranteed.
Recovered by the receiving team.
Ready up.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one complete. It's pulled in by Claypool. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw.
What the?
That's to the right side. And incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 right.
They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Come on, set. Shot. 17. Set. Go.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard
Where
line.
y'all at?
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Set. 22 needle. Ready.
On play action, Young. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Twice.
They send him right out of the slot.
Set.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass.
What
What a
doing,
game he
bro?
is having,
Took me all day.
throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Bruh, come on.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Let's go now. Ready.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Here we go.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down.
Mega. Edo blue. Set.
To throw is Young. He'll let this go deep
No jumping.
for the end
You
zone.
know what I'm saying? Oh, both ways. Why we can...
What a throw. Touchdown, Carolina. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 65 cat. Go.
He'll drop to throw. This one's snagged by Smith and Jigba. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He gets that to his big target, Vance. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so...
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On the ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready. Hut, hut.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
on, bro. My defense ain't disguised. What you doing?
Down. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Brooks. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Ready? Hut, hut.
On the bootleg, it's Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Green. Ready.
Now Young. And that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go. Young to the left side into the hands of Leggett.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Young. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Ready. Hut.
They'll go play action with Young. And this
Oh,
will be
bro, I'm on the
incomplete,
ground.
but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball.
On the double.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up first and goal.
38. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Brooks to the 5-yard line. Now here's second and goal.
Black shot.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Fight 60. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young.
How'd nobody get him, bro?
He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. The Panthers will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete. But if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
That's Lockett downfield. He's got it. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing now from the gun. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll look to throw. That's complete to lock it outright. And he'll take this to the 13.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
That's how I be acting. It's for all my not a baby. For my I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback. Tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, could been weeks since. Damn, tell me how you really feel. All I wanted was a couple mil. Make the city proud. Put it down for them. Come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartments. Stay shiny. I'll forever be the hardest. Big time. Like New Orleans. Real shine. Like women know ya. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees. Hanging on palm. Spilling. Code 304. She don't want a 16. Renegade on a make it. Buy a trees. No love. I'ma sleep with my Porsche 911. Slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas. Face getting ran, gotta watch for the cameras. Before you get freaky, can't be with no random. These the sneaky. If police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love it. On 55th Street. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartments. Stay shy. I'll forever be the hardest. Big time. Like New Orleans. Real shine. Like women know ya. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at?
Oh, we need nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one day, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the bone, bro, so you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top. Yeah.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I'm squinting. Broken me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project building. That's what Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Got my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter, seeing heaven on earth. No, I could have been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my together, go to work. I've been hitting the licks since flip verse first. Riding like witchcraft, finding beauty in the darkness like Rembrandt. Everybody gang till it get bad. Do you hear me? The ghetto was a mismatch. You ain't never finna win that. Nah. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartments. Stay shy. I'll forever be the hardest. Big time. Like New Orleans. Real shine. Like women know ya. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartments. Stay shy. I'll forever be the hardest. Big time. Like New Orleans. Real shine. Like women know ya. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at?
Choose something that's gonna be crazy. Choose something.
I think he knows when I play with him like that.
Yeah. Why don't say it?
Like ice cream, a shanty, plain in AMG. The rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please play for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Eat that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his out. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.